Hello and welcome to another episode of Crazy About Fly Fishing. I've been afforded an unlikely opportunity to get out today, and I'm exploring a local creek that I haven't been to for probably on 10 years. There's supposed to be trout in here. Well, there was back then. I don't know what it's like now. It's holding a little bit of color, and yeah, it's been some recent rain, so it's not looking the greatest, but well, I'm going to give it a go and see if I can get something. Hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's get on to it. I'm going to start with this little corner pool. Put the same setup on as I had with the little other stream. 9-foot tapered leader on a floating line to a dry fly, parachute dry fly, and then about 3 foot to a or 4x to a size 14 flashback pheasant tail nymph. I've got no idea how many, if any, trout are in here. I haven't been here for probably about 10 years. I'm just casting to any interesting points of structure and in the foam line. That rock on the bank there looks interesting. Oh, that's the bottom. Another great looking piece of water. I'm going to fish it up one side, up the left side, I think. I reckon if there's a few trout in here, then this would be the spot to pick one up. For sure. And I'm wet wading for the first time in the season as well. See how that goes. Cold feet. Side edge. It's definitely good water, and I can tell you what, it's cold. But I don't think I can actually get past here, it's that deep. So I'm going to have to cross in the bottom there, fish this up. This inside is up. Kind of regretting not wearing waders now. Okay, it's coming up the other side now. I can definitely see better from this side. Might be able to fish it better. Definitely not nearly as many trout as in the stream I was fishing in the last video. Maybe if I get one that will be a bit bigger, I don't know. I don't particularly remember this fish in the stream being very big or very many. Great looking water without a touch so far. Put on there. Definitely great looking water, but no luck. Oh, yeah, oh, just as I say that, I get a trout. So there is trout in here. Ah, fantastic. It's a little jumper. Keep it on, it's not particularly big, but a trout is a trout. Little rainbow. Nice. There you go, little rainbow trout. Flies already come out. Flashback pheasant tail strikes again. Well, pretty happy getting that little fish. I haven't been here for many years, and so it was nice to get a fish here. I wasn't sure if there was even still trout in here, so well, drive is now worthwhile, and yeah, let's see if we can get something more. Keep working my way up and see what I can get. If you're wondering why I'm doing a lot of roll casting, it's just because there's bushes behind me, so a back cast is just not really feasible here, as it often is on small streams. So I use a roll cast quite a lot on streams like this. And it's essentially what I'm doing is a little bit of a double spay here. So downstream wind, just laying it out there, creating a D-loop, flicking it over. Quite a shallow stretch. I'm trying to get it across that other side into the foam line, closer to the bank where I suspect it's a little bit deeper. At the bottom. There's it. I last fished it probably about 10 years ago and caught the odd fish here, but never particularly massive numbers or anything, or particularly big fish. So I've not really been back. I just used to live very close to this stream in the past, so it was very convenient. But now it's pretty much, I don't have to drive too much further than this, then I'm into better streams anyway. The one I fished in the last video it's not a great deal further than this. I was just coming to see if maybe there's a chance that this will become a convenient spot, but it's nice looking. But if I have to choose between coming here and driving a little bit further, and I'd probably end up driving a little bit further, or at least so based on today's effort so far. Probably have to come a couple more times to confirm whether that would be the case. Might just be that conditions aren't ideal today. If you know the stream and you fished it, be keen to hear what your views on it are, and if you've had more success than I have had. There we go, that's a better fish too. Ah, dropped him. Oh well, it's a slightly bigger fish. It's a good sign. It's a nice piece of water, so hopefully we'll get more out of this one. Well, I haven't actually had any more touches since I last little fish I hooked and dropped. It's been a little bit quiet. Lots of slow stretches interspersed with little bits of fast water. And then I dropped my battery bank in the water, which doesn't help either. So I'm going to start making my way back, and then I'm going to just swing a wee wet or a sort of a pheasant tail with CDC on it, just through those bits that I just caught the fish in, and see if I pick up one more. Otherwise that will be it for today. I mean, it has been a nice morning out. I wasn't expecting to get out actually. I've got a bit of things on at the moment, so it's nice to be able to get out and give you some content while it will be otherwise devoid of content for a little while. So anyway, hope you enjoy that so far. So let's see if we can get one more. Well, I realized I didn't really have any wee wets or anything, so I'm going to try that Simon's Red Bee Damsel. I happened to throw one in this morning in my nymph box. I didn't take my wet fly box, so I'm going to just cast it around in the slow bits, give it a bit of a retrieve, and then go and swing it through the riffles down there and see what happens. I wonder if I will pick up something like this. I mean, it works really well. Bigger streams, this is the right kind of water for it. So reasonably even flows. Oh yes, yes, yes. That's a good fish too. It's a nice one. Swinging on the stream. Awesome. Rainbow swinging in the fly on the little stream. Cool. Well, that was pretty neat. I got that fish on Simon's damsel pattern that I tied a couple of videos ago. I'll put a link up there to for you to go and have a look at how I tie that fly. And yeah, so swinging downstream, picked it up very close to where I hooked that fish. I don't know if that was the same one or not, but pretty cool. So the swinging downstream works. So let's see if we can pick up a couple more, or no, I'm still just working my way back, but let's see. I need to do a bit more of this swinging flies. It's a handy way if you've gone far upstream nymphing on dry fly dropper to just do this on the way back, especially in water like this. This is ideally suited to it. So I'm just casting 45 degrees across, letting it swing, and then taking a couple of steps, and then continuing the same. It's quite shallow here, so I don't have to worry too much about getting down. I will be getting down. It's only got a couple of plastic beads, but if you have heavier water, you can use a tungsten bead, or you can also use a poly leader. And obviously if you're going to the big rivers, then you start getting into the skagit lines and double-handed rods, which are quite cool. Probably even fish a light skagit line on here as well. Would work. Just do the snap tee and away you'd be. So there, that's a snap tee, just send it out. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little excursion. It was nice. I hadn't been here for about 10 years. There is still some trout in here, although not very big and probably not that many. So next time I'll probably drive a little bit further, but it was nice. It was an unexpected day out for me today, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, consider subscribing for more like this in the future. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.